friends to do stuff all the time, and we hang out, but they very rarely invite me to do anything. Are we actually friends? Anonymous Al. Hey, Al, that's a heavy question. That's heavy. I get it. That's hard. Maybe, listen, okay, all right, maybe, okay. Okay, first off, have you asked your friends why they do this? Have you sat them down and said, hey, I don't like it. I don't like it when you do that to me. If they're like, fuck off, they're not your friends. I don't know, I said it like a bird. Fuck off, fuck off. That's pretty fun. I mean, I lived with a bird once and it was a nightmare, so I would not suggest a bird as a pet. If you're gonna get a bird, don't have a roommate, you know what I mean? That's a nightmare for that bird. Fuck off. Okay, anyway, so you seem like a pretty good guy. Or girl. I mean, you're anonymous, so you could be, you don't have to be a man or be white. Those are your options for you. Here's the deal. Am I a good friend all the time? Probably not. I talk about myself way too much. I would say that. And you're like, I already knew that because you have a web series where you're supposed to be answering questions and you end up talking about yourself 99% of the time. It's well, that's a fair assessment. I agree with that. Listen, sometimes it can be hard for people to see beyond the tips of their own noses. So just talk to your friends. If they're like, oh my God, I didn't notice I was doing that. Then just be like, hey, can you make sure that you do that for the future? Because it's I have feelings too. I'm a person with feelings. I have a heart and stuff. This is legitimate advice. I'm doing a pretty good job. So, just do that. Anyway, on to the questions. We covered it. Okay, let's talk about something I want to talk about. Nicki Minaj, she's killing it still. And you're like, well, I don't like her music. And it's wow. I didn't know I was speaking to an idiot. Nicki Minaj is amazing. You're like, I don't really understand it. It's well, she's a woman who made her own way, and she's a media mogul who won't be defined by her relationships with men, but rather is defined by herself. She talks about very inclusive feminism that I can't help but agree with, and I love everything that she does. And all of her songs are about how her haters are her motivators, and I can't help but relate to the sentiment because I am a monster. Okay, anyway, that's been Yell You Better. You can find us online at yellyoubetter.com, tumblr.com. You can find us on Facebook at /YellYouBetter. You can find us on Twitter at YellYouBetter, and you can email us questions at yellyoubetter@gmail.com. I'm